he posted this one. Twomad had caused concern among his fan base in recent weeks, including some strange one-off tweets he was posting last week, not to mention a bunch of photos of firearms. The guy was an interesting character. In addition to skits, gaming, commentary, and live streams, he was just very into internet culture and had a massive fan base, like we said, millions of followers, but his videos would also get a significant number of views. I don't think this is like the best way to describe his situation. I think that what contributed to his mental state, in my opinion, is that he constantly wanted to up the ante and went from like troll to being a genuinely weird guy who also was definitely doing a bunch of shit behind the scenes, according to other witnesses and victims as well. And I think that his like fall off, quote unquote, probably caused him to even push the envelope further and further and lean into his obviously unwell tendencies. One meme in particular that he's credited to is called "Good Night, Girl. I'll see you tomorrow." It features a shirtless Twomad walking up to the camera and telling some imaginary chick that he'll see her tomorrow, only to slip and fall in a cartoonish fashion. He also made a splash by once collaborating with OnlyFans model Belle Delphine. Twomad was embroiled in controversy as of late, as he seems to be have been off the radar in the past few months when it came to his content creation. His last video across all three of his channels was 5 months ago, and he certainly seemed to be in good spirits in it. He was only 23. Yeah. You know, he I don't know how else to describe it other than like, yeah, he would like do some trolling and funny bits. And I think that his, I don't know. I mean, even his on the content side, he just like kept pushing and pushing and pushing. And there's a sense of desperation that people feel. There is a sense of desperation that people feel when they get, when they feel like their time in the spotlight is waning, and then they lean into the worst tendencies and like try to grab on. It's like you're in a state of free fall, and you're trying to grab on to anything and everything you can in that state of free fall. Okay. And a lot of people personally, what do they do in that circumstance? Well, they fucking turn right wing, ironically. Many people turn right wing in that situation. That's like a big thing that people do. Some content creators, I don't know what this is. But some content creators, on the other hand, lean into like what made them famous, and they think that this is, don't mean this in a negative way, but it sounds like you're speaking from past experience. Yeah, famously, my right-wing heel turn has occurred. No, I'm speaking from personal experience because like I'm in this space. I have seen people come and go. Of course, I'm a content creator myself. I am very familiar. Twomad is not the first person that this has happened to, and most likely will not be the last person that this happens to. As a matter of fact, considering how much mental illness exists in this space across the board, why are you humanizing him? That's a ridiculous fucking question. I'm not humanizing him. He is a human regardless, okay? Wait. Earthquake? Was that an earthquake? Anyway, maybe not. So, probably not. My point was that like there are always contributing factors to people behaving in the ways that they do. It's not an excuse, okay? It's not an excuse at all for their actions, both on camera, and it's certainly not an excuse at all for their actions off camera. Okay? By the way, Mike from PA, thank you for the raid. I think you rated me earlier. I didn't see it, but yeah. So that's all. I mean, I'm not a defender of Twomad at all. As a matter of fact, I did not like him at all. Like, at all. I was not fond of him. He was consistently harassing me and Ethan as well. Routinely. We were shocked by his, like, quote unquote heel turn. But this still does not change that, like, you know, this doesn't change the, and also we've, you know, once I found out that he was doing a bunch of like crazy shit behind the scenes, like potentially illegal shit, I was reaffirmed in my assessment. In a perfect world, however, he should have been institutionalized. That's what should have happened. He should have been placed away so that he could not be a danger to others. And he should have been institutionalized, medicated, then potentially worked his way up to rehabilitation. That's it. Wait, what? Are you and Ethan not friends now? Wait, what? No, me and Ethan are friends. What the fuck? Where did that come from? I said he would harass me and Ethan when we started Leftovers. He was a big, like, he would troll me at the behest of Destiny a lot. Like, he would literally come in and like repeat shit that Destiny would tell him personally, and would like DM me and then make videos and talk about this sort of thing. And this was before we found out about the sexual assault allegations. And then it felt like he was just not well either. But regardless, despite all of that, if I'm going to be serious for a moment, the reason why I'm talking about the other contributing factors in this situation is because it happens to a lot of people. It's legitimately shocking that, and I guess a brief silver lining, that it doesn't happen more frequently, this kind of thing. Yes, I heard that there's a gunfire erupted at the Super Bowl parade in Kansas City. MO. Okay, I know. I'm familiar. I know a lot of breaking news is happening. Guess who's defending Twomad on Twitter right now? Tulamau? I don't know. But I don't want to guess. But yeah, I don't know about what Jameski said. I don't know what his involvement is with Twomad. But as far as like my opinion on the matter, like I said, he was really fucked up. He needed to be institutionalized. But of course, no matter what happens, it was another failure.